I'm a 545-pound food addict in recovery, and today is day 135 of exercising every day in a row, monitoring my food intake strictly and posting that information online for accountability purposes. I really don't want to do this, but this whole project is about doing hard things, so as you can see, I'm dressed up. I'm going to go take a walk outside, which to most people isn't a big deal, but to a lifelong agoraphobe, it's a big one. I'm going to go try and walk to my local library. I've been here for 5 years, 5.5, and I've never been. And I've certainly never walked there. So let's give it a try. All right, so I just got to physically, I'm walking past the apartment building that my sisters used to live at. And a year ago, getting me to walk from my apartment to their apartment was like pulling teeth. I would demand a ride home if I walked there, or I would demand a ride there if they wanted me to walk back. It's 3 blocks, 4 blocks. But when I would get there, or when I would get home, I would be fucking shot, huffing and puffing, dying, chest pounding, all that. And at this point, I'm a block past it. And I'm a little short of breath. And I'm a little sweaty. But nowhere near where I used to be last time I tried to do this. And I've actually never walked this far. Not never, but I mean, in terms of going to visit them. So that's pretty cool. It's called growth, baby. I still haven't said where I'm from, but if you know, you know. Hey, I made it. It wasn't that hard at all. I'm gonna sit here in the park before I go in, just to catch my breath and stop sweating. Then I'm gonna go inside. Feeling a little bit of discomfort just sitting here, exposed to the world. I know most people don't care. I know logically people don't give a shit. I know it doesn't matter. I know I deserve to be here, all that shit. But, bad brain. But yeah, I'm glad I did this. It's a lot easier than it would have been a year ago, or even 4 months ago, right? One of the first walks that I took during this project, this was my turnaround point, roughly here. And granted, that was in, I want to say August, so it was crazy hot and so humid, but I was fucking dying by the time I got there to the turnaround point. But I could have kept going. I could have kept going for quite a while, so that's pretty cool. It's nice to see the change. It's nice to feel the change. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go inside and get a library card for the first time since like 2011. So, okay, bye. Took longer than I wanted, but I'm on my way home. Got maybe too many books and movies, but whatever. Walk home will be easier because it's all downhill this way. It was all uphill the other way, but it's all downhill this way, so hell yeah. About to walk past the greatest breakfast sandwich store in the world. Closer to home than not. The sweat's really starting to drip. I'm really getting tired. And I'm about to go grocery shopping right after this. So I could not have done this 4 months ago at all. This would have been it for 3 days. If I did this, I would have been out. I would not have done anything else after. But I have plans after this. That's crazy. As soon as I walked in the door, my sister asked me to come upstairs for a surprise. So now I have to go walk up the stairs. Oh my God. Okay. There are so many. Oh yeah, by the way, here is the details for the from Strava. So I walked 3.05 miles in going to the library, being at the library, and then getting home. Yeah, not mad about it. Okay, so we hung out upstairs and gardened a little bit and waited for my other sister to get home from work. And now the other one and I are going to go grocery shopping for a while. I'm at 6,600 steps or so far right now. I'm very tired, but before I started this project, I would not be able to keep going. I would be done for days. So that's pretty cool. All right, I got my my bag of Aldi bags that I just kept reusing. Let's do it. I was going to record more, but I ended up not recording anything. But I'm home. I'm at 8,388 steps. I don't know if you could see any of that. Whatever. 8,388, and I'm still, moving around and stuff in the house. My knees are a little achy, and my feet are very, very sore. But, I'm okay. This was doable. This wasn't the worst thing in the world. And hopefully I'll be doing this more frequently. Yeah. And I'm going to show you the library haul, of course. Come on. So I didn't get any books. So I haven't, like I said, I haven't been to the library ever since I moved here. And I think the last time I was at that library, I was 14, 15, maybe. And I didn't remember any of it, but going there, I was really surprised. It's mostly just a resource center. There's, and kids books. There's 2 shelves of adult fiction, 2 shelves of adult nonfiction, and then movies and TV shows, which I'm not mad about, but it was mostly kids books and computers and stuff. So I'm gonna have to go to a different library if I want to just browse. But yeah, this is what I got. I remember starting this back when I was when it first came out. I started it and I never finished it, so I grabbed it. I don't know if this will help me any. It's a art fundamentals book. I want to start upping my drawing game, so I figured I should do some fundamentals. I'm pretty decent at just kind of vibing, but I want to get good at the basics. Perhaps too many movies. None of these I've seen. I got Civil War. Nope, I haven't seen this one. I loved Get Out and Up, or Us rather. Up. Big fan of Nolan. Still haven't seen Tenet. I've heard some good things about it. Heard some bad things about it. I'll give it a shot. Charlie Day's directorial debut. I don't know anything about this movie, but I love him and a lot of the cast, so we'll give it a shot. I knew nothing about this when I grabbed it, but I heard good things, and I've heard it referenced 3 or 4 times in the last few days. So I grabbed it. Both of my sisters saw it, and they said they didn't like it, but whatever. Not expecting this to be any good, but it looks fun. So yeah. And the Toxic Avenger remake, because, I had to do it. So anyway, yeah, that's what I got. 7 movies and graphic novel and an art fundamentals book. Hell yeah. Oh, and I put in a request for Dungeon Crawler Carl, but that's on hold, so I have to wait for it. All right, so I finally just officially sat down for dinner. It's 8:50, and I'm at 8,715 steps. Whether I get more or not tonight, in any significant amount, I don't know. I have alarms to go off every hour until 11 to get 250 steps. Maybe I'll honor 1 or 2 of those. I don't think so. I'm very tired, and I'm very happy with the amount of work that I did today. And one last thing before I let you go. I just looked it up. There's another library that is 1/10 of a mile farther in a different direction. And that was the one that I used to go to a ton when I was a kid. And I just know for a fact that it's a better library. It's larger and stuff. So I'll be going to that one once in a while, I think. This was cool. I'm glad I did it. So yeah, this was day 135. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow for 136. Bye-bye.